Hey everybody, it's been a while. My computer died a couple months ago, and I've just been really lazy about uh, getting a computer. It was an old desktop, and I was just like, well, I can trade on my phone, I can do things on my phone. So I literally just didn't get a computer until about a week ago. And this is a laptop, and I'm sorry that the audio isn't that great, but it is what it is. So we're looking at the S&P. Um, some things I talked about a few months ago did occur. I did say that marijuana stocks are probably going to rally, and they did, and that was good for me. And but I don't know if they're going to continue rallying. It might have just been, like I said at the time. I said probably the S&P is going to keep creeping up, and as it creeps up, some beaten up sectors will catch up, and that's what happened. Okay, now we're at a point where a lot of those stocks are sort of in an indecision area, and the S&P is in a spot where uh, although I think the chances are low right now that we're going to drop, we could be getting close to that. It's possible that we could have a correction soon. Some of the cycle guys that I have followed, I mean, all of them have been wrong about this rally. A lot of people have been wrong about the rally. The only people that have been right about the rally is retail. Retail has been consistently buying the dips, and they've been right every single time. And my hats off to people who have been just buying dips every time the S&P comes down. They just keep buying calls. It's absolutely the right move. And if you look at the RSI where we are right now, let me move this out of the way. I'm sorry, I'm on a laptop. I'm not used to working on a laptop on TradingView, so just be patient. But if you notice the RSI on the hourly here, we've got really low today, really low on the RSI. Usually, when you get this low on an uptrend, the chance that this is going to continue going down is minimal. Okay, let's look at the smaller time frames right now. I mean, we could go down. We could, because the 15-minute, could come down and make a double bottom on the RSI. So you could get a little bit lower, but it doesn't look good for bears still. And, you just got to be patient if you're trying to short this. You just got to be patient or give yourself time because, you know, this is the thing is the hourly, whenever it drops this much, chances are it's going to continue rallying. The last time we had a drop was here, and you can see the RSI came down to approximately the same level that we were. And look how much more time there was in the rally. So all I'm saying is nothing has changed. The RSI keeps getting oversold on the hourly very quickly. The and this is futures, by the way. The other time frame that I like to look at is the 4 hour. 4 hour also, is putting in a hidden bullish divergence here. So the chances are that we're going to make another move up and create another divergence on the 4 hour. I think that's probably what's going to happen. And another thing, just so you know, we got up to 6,700 today and sold off. And a lot of people think probably there's a big wall there, and there probably is enough selling. But if you've ever read the book Reminiscences of an Stock Operator, Jesse Livermore said repeatedly that when you get to a psychological level and you break through it, if it sells off, usually they come up to test it again, and usually they want to go slightly higher. So I think tomorrow, maybe into Thursday, maybe even into the end of the week, higher still. Next week could be another story. But right now, I think higher is probably likely. And oh man, what is this? Sorry. Oh, thank you, God. And let's take a look at the VIX. Oh my lord, what is happening here? Oh, just get me. I don't want. No, I don't want to upgrade anything. they put this right in the middle of the video, bastards, and this doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't want to upgrade anything. Uh, Less is more, my friends and family. Less is more. You don't need all the bells and whistles. The VIX looks like it wants to keep going up. The RSI, it does, but at the same time, I could see another drop down here. The RSI on the daily has come up quite a bit, and it's reached the same highs as before. And typically, when I see that, it usually means you're going to make one more low. So it wouldn't surprise me. Today everybody probably got excited about, oh, it's time, it's going to turn. We might have a couple more days where the VIX collapses and puts get really cheap, and then I might be interested if I could see the VIX come down and make one more low and make a divergent low on this RSI. I think I'd be more interested in trying to short into November, um, because I think we could have a few weeks finally reversal. But again, I don't think it's going to happen overnight tonight. I don't think it necessarily is going to happen tomorrow. I think we might have a few more days and get over 6,700. And I think, I don't know if I said it, but in the book, Jesse Livermore says once you get over a certain level and it rejects, it tends to go higher, you know, 40, 50 points to see if it's going to stick. Okay, we got up to 6,700. That's a milestone. Pushing up above that, I think, is probably going to happen. And that probably will bring the VIX down quite a bit. People want to get out of puts right away. And there's a lot of talk of a blow off top. I don't think a blow off top is going to happen, but I do think breaching and getting over 6,700 for a day or two is likely. All right. That's the video. That's the update. I'll try to do more when I get used to this laptop. I'm not used to laptops, so I got to get used to it. But I'll do updates. I'm waiting for a turn in a couple of days, and we'll see if it comes. All right. Take care.